They're all having bromance. Michael Monasky.
I'm not sure we have the attention of some of the folks in the back of the room, but I want to show of hands on the dais of how many of you are military veterans.
The child of one. Child of one.
No. Have any of you served in the military? Okay.
No.
And in the staff here, how many of you have served in the military? Okay. I haven't served in the military either. However, we do have some males here who could sign up for the military. When you say that it's too expensive to hold an election, I find that insulting. And I think any veteran would find it that way too. Anybody who has shed blood or died for democracy didn't do it selfishly and didn't do it stupidly and ignorantly. They did it because they believed that we who do not serve have rights that are sacred. So I would hope that you think about this. Mr. Davis, you were, more than once, you were told by many people publicly that this would cause a dilemma if you were to be elected. And now we're at that juncture. It could happen over and over, every 2 years. And I think it's important that you realize that this is still a democracy, and we still ought to elect our officials. Now, I can assure you, Mr. Davis, I didn't vote for you, but in addition to not voting for you, I also didn't vote for anybody that you would appoint either. And we don't vote for you to make decisions other than what you do as a council member or as a mayor. But to elect your own, and that's why we chose to have a mayor elected by the people, because you chose your leader amongst yourselves, and it was mostly ceremonial. And it's still, I really don't see the difference anymore, but still, nonetheless, we didn't. That's why we voted to have a mayor. That's why we voted to have this size of the council. And I think in the interest of democracy and in the memory of our veterans, that we should say, let's spend the money. I mean, what's the cost of blood?
Thank you.
Let me start by saying, I don't know if their scenario exists that it could have happened that, Gary, you could have resigned your existing seat so that there could have been a concurrent election to fill it at the same time that the mayor's seat was going forward. If that were the case, that would have been a pretty cool solution, because then we wouldn't have to be sitting here determining who is going to backfill. The people would have done that already. And why I say that is because I hope the cameras are rolling right now. I'm going to say something that I very rarely say, and that's that I agree with Mr. Monasky in that going through an appointment process, it undermines democracy. And more than that, it creates an appearance of some sort of collusion or a backroom deal, or the deck is being stacked because people complain that incumbents have the advantage, although the point about voting out the appointments at the school district is absolutely true. But the flip side of that is that to spend several $100,000s on a special election does seem a bit imprudent, although you cannot put a price on the cost of blood that's been sacrificed for democracy. I agree with that statement.